the stream and countdown of 3, 2, 1. About a 7-second delay tonight. All right, as you can see, I need to make an adjustment over here on OBS. As you can see, we've already gotten Zoom up and sort of kind of running. I see Mike G is waiting to get in. I'm going to go ahead and let Mike in. And hopefully the audio and video is good. There's RM. He says, Ken. Oh, can you read a calendar? I don't know. Somebody told me today's the last day of June. I hope they were not messing with my head. After all, I'm an old man. Hi, Mike.
Hey, good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Looks like everybody's in a crowd there. You having a beer party?
No, not yet. We'll get it built up. I'm sure as the stream goes on, people will join. It's kind of early yet.
Okay.
See, already there's Greg coming in. They trickle in pretty consistently at about the same time every night. So I'm doing an experiment with the clocks. You guys will see it here in a minute. I'm not going to say any more other than there is an experiment. If you're watching this stream, that is. You won't see it on Zoom. You have to be watching the stream. Tony says, good evening, audio, video, good, good. I think I finally got that figured out, although, yeah, that's good. I'm not going to mess with it. I ordered a new camera today. BH Ringer sent me a link for Amazon. They lowered the C922 to $69, so I went ahead and bought another one. And as the professor just pointed out, I'll finally get rid of this C70 and have a high definition camera in front of me. So it'll be here too. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm happy. It could have been here Saturday, but we won't be here. We're going to be camping, so I didn't want to run the risk of it sitting on the porch and somebody coming by and picking it up. So I just delayed it until Saturday.
That camera is back to the price it originally was probably a couple of years ago.
I just know it was 30.
You know, they all went up in 2020.
Well, sure, everything went up.
Well, you know why cameras went up, because everybody was buying.
Yep.
Everybody was doing Zoom.
Yep.
Everybody finally realized they needed a camera, because even the ones on there, even the people that needed laptops realized how crappy their cameras are on their laptops.
Well, this C170 is not bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Obviously, I forgot to check. You guys forgot to have me check the fish cam. Oh, yeah, fish cam's good. That's how I check it. I put my hand in front of the camera.
I know I don't have a shirt on, but would you say this was real bad?
No, that's pretty clear.
I won't turn it back off.
What model is that, Chris?
The what now?
What model camera is that?
Oh, it's built into the laptop.
Oh, okay.
The Dell Latitude.
Okay. So it looks like Mike is in his office tonight, maybe, or no, maybe no virtual background.
Oh dear.
You're fine. You don't want to see.
What button did I miss?
Do what?
I say, what button did I miss?
Nothing. Are you trying to set the virtual background up?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. I got it here though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run them trains. I can't let them get off schedule.
Oh, that's right. There you go. You have model trains set up, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to figure out a way to look at that some night. I have a big interest in that. And from what
it's going to be interesting, because got to figure out what part of the layout you want to look at.
Well, eventually the whole thing, but to start with, whatever you feel comfortable with sharing with the group.
Well, I don't mind sharing the whole thing, but it's an issue of technical logistics, because the field of view on most cameras won't handle the whole layout because it's roughly 60 feet by 24 feet.
It's a pretty good size layout.
It's enough to keep me off the streets. The big problem I found with it is now that you got it that big and you're messing with it, just remember, now you gotta maintain it.
That's true. That's very true.
I got quite a bit of track work for a layout that size, so it's a lot of work.
I can imagine. Have you ever watched any of the videos from some of the model train setups out of Germany that are outdoors?
Yeah, some of the G-scale stuff.
Those are impressive.
They are.
I've seen a couple in the wintertime when there's snow on the ground. Really cool.
We had a guy here that was really into G-scale model trains outdoors. And the first time I went over and looked at his layout, I came away from there thinking, now that's the way to run a hobby when your modeling tool involves a backhoe.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And not digging a koi pond, huh?
No, it was about an acre and a half.
Man.
Did you actually work for the railroad, or you just collect trains?
I thought you were talking at first. What are you watching?
I am. I am. There's a bunch of strange guys.
He fits right in.
You're one of the strange ones, I know.
I'm the host of the strange ones. Hi, Sean's mom.
I
Yeah.
Did you actually work for the railroad, or you just do model trains?
No, I just doing model trains, and occasionally we get away and go ride some of the scenic railroads here and there. But with COVID kind of shutting everything down, we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, when I was stationed in South Korea, I used to like to ride the trains. There was a couple different ways that we rode them. We actually did military escorts on the trains themselves, and then we had to ride back in the compartments of, the passengers because they wouldn't let us
Or
ride.
their trains that are fully accessible, so I can pull my wheelchair on there. You can tie it down if you can in a accessible van or.
Alex, the coolest thing they have and especially it's for you. It's about a 50-foot cable they put on the very last cart. It goes all the way back 50 feet, and only you only are on a little platform on the train tracks. I wasn't going to tell you, I was going to surprise you, but now that you've let the cat out of the bag, I don't know. Good question. Honestly, I don't know if they have wheelchair accessible trains or not. Maybe Mike would.
Yeah, you might could get on. I seen trucks where they work on a railroad, like a pickup truck. They got train wheels. You might could get that for your wheelchair.
No, Chris, we do not want to get that thought in Alex's head. Maybe Mike would know the answer to that question, because I honestly do not know if they have wheelchair accessible trains or not. I really do not.
They do here in the States, but I don't know about some of the Asian countries.
Well, it's good that they have them here in the States. That is really a good thing.
But the big hassle with that is you got to let them know ahead of time that that's the kind of services you're going to need.
So,
Because,
not to interrupt you, but do they have to add special things to the cars to accommodate that?
They got special cars
Okay.
already built, but they got to be sure they're hooked into the train.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think they would like my idea of 50 feet behind the train.
No, the little Gandy Dancer push-pull carts with a leash on it wouldn't work too well.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have special cars just for wheelchairs. So does that mean that Does that mean that only wheelchairs can ride on there, or can other?
No, it's a hybrid car. It's a regular car, but it has specific areas built in to handle wheelchairs.
Speaking of trains, there was actually a train derailment in Missouri. I think it was.
A couple days ago, wasn't that, Chris?
Yeah.
Amtrak.
Yeah, that was the second one that Amtrak had within a couple of weeks. They had that one in Missouri. I think it ran into a dump truck.
Right, that's what I was getting ready to say. They had one where.
Then a couple of weeks before that, they had one that hit a passenger car. And I think that was in Minnesota, maybe. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I know the one in Missouri. Apparently, it happened at an unprotected crossing, and the dump truck was on the track for some reason, and that was just tragic.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't heard about the other one. I know the truck. Well, they said someone in the truck died. You have to guess it was the driver, and I think it was 2 people on the train itself actually were killed as well.
Yeah, I think so.
So I can't remember. Today's Thursday, so Robert's working. He's off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday unless he volunteers for overtime. So I just put up a new picture from my background, which gives me a new idea for a new project in DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, 2 things.
Somebody's got some background noise going on.
Yeah, Greg's probably watching TV.
The old man.
That would be my. Oh, you're watching. Oh, is that tonight?
Yeah, every Thursday night.
I have to go bring it up on my other screen here, so I can watch it after bed. What episode is that? The 3rd or 4th one?
I think it's the 3rd.
Okay, I'm up to date then. Good. So I think I have a short. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Reason I tapped in tonight was because you guys did such a good job leading me through that Thunderbird exercise, as I thought I'd bring another one in front of you.
Well, we don't have all the technical minds here yet, but lay it on us. We'll figure it out.
All right. You want a demo or just want me to tell you?
Demo's fine. Hi,
Okay,
Sean.
let me share a screen here.
Greg, sorry about your headache.
Oh, here it goes again. I can feel it.
Well, at least you don't just get a migraine when I share my
Let me
screen.
find it. Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, suppose I go here, and then I go save as file, and you see how little this font is down here for the file name?
Yes.
I want to make that bigger.
Oh,
Professor?
I've
I
tried.
think I can fix. I think I know how to fix that. There's a program you can download called One Arrow Tweaker that will let you change all the fonts.
Oh yeah.
For the whole system and make them all bigger.
Yeah, but is he wanting to change the font, or is he wanting to change the space where the font goes?
Well, the space where the font goes, but the font itself.
Well, you can modify all that in that one program.
Okay, I'm going to toss out a question. Greg, don't you have that program already?
Yes, yes.
Thanks, Greg.
Okay, now
yes.
part of the problem is when I go into settings under the when I go to settings and I go to I guess it's personalization. Let me see if that's the right one. Fonts. When I select that and change that, it changes everything, not just the text in a window, but it blows up the whole window as well. And that I can't live with.
So I'm going to tap into Greg's knowledge a minute because he actually has that program installed. Can he change, if I'm understanding correctly, he's just wanting to change the space where he puts the text in. Can he expand that somehow? There we go. Oh, I like the background. Send that to me.
Okay, you can change your icon sizes.
Okay.
Nope, don't want to change the icons. I want to change the text inside that window.
Yeah, you can change the menu font, your message font, status bar font, and the system font. Right now, Windows is using what Microsoft feels is best. You can go in here, if I can move this dialog box down. Change the font. You
Right.
can select any of those.
So I got a question.
I like Arial Black myself.
I got a question for you, Greg, and I don't mean to interrupt. If you change the font, can you change the size of the font? And in changing the size of the font, would that increase the box?
I don't know.
In that particular setting, you can't change the font. You can only change the font for the icons and the scroll bars and all the other stuff.
You can override all of Microsoft fonts used right there.
Right. So, but if you made it bigger, it's either going to do one of two things. It's either going to adjust the box to accommodate the font, or the font's going to exceed the box.
One of the two.
One of the two,
Not
right.
sure.
Hey, Allie, I have to give a shout out. Haven't seen Allie in a long time. And Tony Wallow, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was focusing on what Greg's doing here, but it's good to see Allie. Allie's a long time subscriber, follower. Haven't seen her in a while though, but it's good to see her. I like to give shout outs to people I haven't seen in a while. Hope things are going well your way. Where's Jim when you need him?
I go in here and I disable the UAC, user account controls, that dialog box that pops up.
I have to disagree on that one. Disagree with Greg on that one. I would not recommend doing that.
Why? It doesn't protect your system. You click on the stupid button and it lets you do what you want to do.
I agree with what you're saying, but it gives people that don't see what they're clicking on the first time. It gives them a second chance to say yes or no, and makes an audible noise.
I think the one thing they deleted from here that I didn't like was the where's the context menu? Yeah, here. Under here, there used to be another icon to add
The settings to the settings to the context menu, or
yeah, run as administrator. It doesn't show up anymore. See, I've got it checked for all three of those. There used to be two more. And when you do that, when I go,
Oh, that looks good. Where was this at?
I'm not sure. And if I want to delete something, it would show up here with the administrator icon. But ever since I upgraded to the new version, it's no longer there. Now, if it's an executable, it will show up.
Oh, Dr. Demento. uh,
And what's the name of this program?
Called Win Arrow Tweaker, right there. WINAERO.
It's on one of them. It's on one of them websites, so you do have to be careful.
well, we're going to solve that problem, Alex. As soon as Greg stops sharing his screen, I would like you to share your screen and walk him through getting that safely.
All you gotta do is go to Google and it'll take you right there to the manufacturer's website.
Yeah, but they got a lot of ads on that website.
No, they don't. Disagree with you, I was just there.
Well, Mike, go ahead and share your screen and we'll walk you. Black Watch, my goodness. Happy early birthday. Yeah, I guess tomorrow is a holiday in Canada, so I've been told.
It is. July 1st is Canada Day.
Yes.
They can't be outdone by the U.S. having their Independence Day on July 4th. Just Independence Day. Every year, one of our history teachers here one of our high school history teachers here in this town, every 4th of July, without fail, he posts something on Facebook. Every 4th that the 4th of July is actually called Independence Day. He wishes people would stop calling it 4th of July.
Well, it's just goes back to our conversation about.
I just downloaded that program with no problem on their website.
Jim is in the way. I'm learning the English language. Jim is here. Hey, Jim.
Jim would know how to do that. He has Thunderbird. He would know how to increase the size.
You can't make that box bigger.
Hi, Jim. You look happy. Have you been watching and understand what Mike is wanting to do?
No.
All right,
I'm
Mike.
late. I'm late to the party.
Well, yes. I
You're
mean,
always
I'll
late.
do it again.
is your name Jim? Never mind. Mike, can you re-show us what you showed us a while ago? Now that Jim's here, and he maybe he
Sure.
can shed some light on the subject. And I'll play a Doug here. I'm gonna go catch up with chat. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, Jim, you see my Thunderbird screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I go to select one. And, let me select that guy just for grins. Oh, maybe that one. Okay. I go up here and do a save as file. You see the highlighted file name down here?
Yeah. No.
Is there a way to make that font bigger? Because when I go up to the system settings, go to personalize and font, it blows up icons and the windows and everything else to make it unreasonably large. So I'm just interested in increasing that font right there.
You could just use the Windows magnifier.
Yeah, you could.
Actually, I feel this is a very interesting topic and discussion. There we go. The clocks. Those of you watching the stream, you'll notice the clocks just automatically change color. Not to interrupt.
Yeah, they did.
Continue. I'm sorry, Mike and Jim. I'll mute myself so the host can't disturb you guys.
Everybody on this stream is disturbed. Let's be honest.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make that field larger.
No, I don't.
Embedded in the Thunderbird program.
Well, is it?
You can make the text letters larger and a little bit bolder, but they'll still stay within that box.
Yeah, but my question is that really Thunderbird doing that, or is that the Windows system doing that?
Well, that's why I recommended he use the Windows Arrow Tweaker and change the Windows system font
Right,
to a larger font
right.
and a bold font. That way it's easier to see.
Yeah, I would have to,
Because mine is bold when I go file save as,
right.
because I used the Windows Arrow Tweaker and clicked on system font change. I set it to Arial Black. Now,
See, now, I've never had that, be an issue for me, but.
your eyes are not as old as ours are.
Well, I was just gonna say, then again, I'm not as old as Mike is, so.
I resent that remark. Perhaps it's, the true comment is, you're not as experienced as I am.
There you go.
Well, that's gonna depend a lot, like, on what subject we're referring to.
Now, if you use Firefox, you can use with the control and the plus sign, it'll make that text bigger.
Yeah, that's a standard thing.
This text and stuff, I'm fine with, I can mess around with. It's that specific piece I'm interested in.
Yeah,
Which one of these Win zeros should I go to?
I don't think that's it. I think he wants win arrow something.
You need to insert, take out the 0 and put in AERO.
I'm sorry, what?
Take out the 0 and put in AERO.
Okay, could you spell it phonetically, please?
Alpha,
Okay.
right there, the second one. There you go. That's the official web page. Just click the green download button.
It downloads a zip, so you have to unzip it, I think.
Yeah, unzip it and install it.
Okay. I'll go do that.
Yeah, I've never had to deviate from whatever the Windows default is. That's, again,
It's
it's
too
never.
small and too fine, in my opinion. It's way too small.
It looked like you had just accidentally canceled the download when you closed out the window.
It said it was completed. We'll go find out. Okay, that's good there. Go here.
Why is everybody talking at one time?
Because it's fun.
I just fixed the PlayStation 4 today.
And then by fixing, you mean you repaired the hard drive, or what do you mean by fixing?
I had to replace the Blu-ray player in it.
Oh, well, that's something I would have never.
Does it take just any standard Blu-ray player, or does it require a specific one?
No, it's like $100 and some to replace it, but he wanted it replaced, I replaced it, so. That's like the fourth time I fixed a PlayStation 4 for that service. First it was upgrading to an SSD, then it was dirty and wouldn't run right, and then something else happened to another one of his PlayStation 4s, so I upgraded that to a SSD, and then today it was DVD burned, the Blu-ray drive that was bad, so I had to replace it.
Well, I'm supposed to have some guy bringing me a PlayStation 3 to fix, but it hasn't happened yet. He says the system is corrupted.
I have a couple people bringing me PS5s, put a Gen 4 NVMe drives in them. 4 terabyte Samsung Gen 4 NVMe drives, and then re-put the operating system back on it.
So I'm guessing that Mike downloaded the Win Arrow and he's installing it now. I stepped away to grab a coffee.
Yeah, I'm messing with it.
All right. Then I got to figure out a way to make my new camera that's going to be here Tuesday work, because where I want to put it is about 65 inches away from the computer, and the USB cord itself is only about 58 inches in length. So somehow I got to figure out how to do this.
Up, time to move monitors.
No, the monitor can't move, but the computer itself can move.
You said you bought another USB camera, or?
Yeah, I picked up a C922 today. BH Ringer sent me an email and they were on sale for $69, so I went ahead and bought. I've wanted one for a while anyway, and I went ahead and pulled out the.
You see that?
Sort of.
USB extension cable.
Yeah, I just use an extension.
Yeah, you can use
But
it.
sometimes when you use those, Sean, they don't work correctly depending on what device you're using.
Yeah,
So I've used one on a webcam and it worked for me now. I don't know.
I use that cable on this 1080p one, and I get crisp, clear, 100% working with that cable.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying.
that's an Amazon cable, so.
I'm trying to figure out why you have the word Zoom in the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
Oh, because it's one of those pictures that I downloaded from Zoom.
Okay.
It's a box folder
Background.
that I did.
Yeah.
So,
I would have never figured that out. So a big shout out to BH Ringer. Thank you so much. That'll be here Tuesday, and I'll have it up and running one way or the other. I would.
Yeah. I got rid of my DVD player, and I hooked up my TV to my sound system. So when I watch an app, I don't have to listen to those cheap ass speakers in it. Had to order a cable from Amazon. Came in today.
Let's see, Jose has joined us. What's up, homie?
it says please stand by.
Yeah. So, hey, Sean, drop a link in Zoom chat for me for that cable so I can look it up, please.
Okay.
I may just go that route as opposed to trying to unhook, rehook, move things around.
Okay.
But the longer you go with the USB extension, it may not function well after a certain length of.
Yeah, that makes sense. I only have to gain about 8 to 10 inches, and I mean, I can probably manipulate some things over here to gain that.
You can probably just get a 3-footer.
Well, I say that, but I've literally got all of my webcam and my microphone and all that plugged into a 15-year-old, literally, USB hub, and it's still working.
So this cable tin is only $5.76, and it's almost 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that's way too much. I'm
I'd
hoping
get
they have a
I'd get
smaller.
shorter one.
Yeah, that's me too, Greg. I'm hoping they have something shorter. Yeah, I actually looked at the USB hub, Alex, and thought, is there any way I can move it to accommodate the new camera? But then by doing that, I have a problem with the fish tank cam, because then I have the same issue that cord's not long enough. So I'll get it worked out one way or the other. All right, looks like Mike's sharing his screen again. Go ahead, Mike. Let us know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
okay.
You wanna go down to system font? Right there.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's about 5 down. He's going down, down, down. One more, right there.
Go
Back
up, go up one.
Yeah, double click on that. There you go. Now put a dot where it says use the following font. You don't want to use Windows. Now you want to click on change system font to whatever you want it to be. Now you gotta restart for it to take effect.
Okay, but that doesn't change the size, it looks like.
He's got to restart the system for that to take effect.
That's what it says.
Oh yeah, I guess it does. I see that now.
I know.
All right,
So
we'll give it a shot.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
How fast is his computer, Sean?
It's pretty fast. It's got an SSD as a boot drive. A
But we want
Samsung one.
It said 3770 i7, so it's probably third gen.
Yeah, 3.4. It's 4 threads, 4 cores, 8 threads. I don't like how they raised these Mugen 5s, man. They had to raise the price because now they're including the 1700 bracket.
Some of us may understand that language. I'm totally lost.
The bracket for mount the color on the CPU.
Yeah.
The bracket on the motherboard.
I don't use stock coolers.
I usually get Mugen 5.
Well, here's a first for everyone, I'm sure. I just stubbed my big toe on my doggone stupid desk. It's not even near me. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I did that to my bathroom door, stubbed my toes right underneath it.
Yeah, but I'm sitting in a chair with my legs crossed, and I went to uncross my legs, and I hit the doggone desk with my big toe.
Ken, is it the toe that's growing out your nose?
No, fortunately, it wasn't the one coming out of my nose.
What are those things coming out of his nose?
Only
Baseballs! Oh shit, there goes the planet.
Only Ken will get that.
All right.
Yes, you're true. Only I do get that. That is very correct. All right, so if I move that, this is gonna bug me. I got till Tuesday. Place your bets now to think, will I make it till Tuesday without rearranging? And the answer is, there you go.
Oh,
Inconceivable!
Very inconceivable. Although tomorrow I got to spend most of the day doing the final touches of getting everything ready for the camping trip, which is going to be charging all the batteries, checking all the cords, making sure everything's packed, and then going from there.
Okay,
All right, what we got?
we got the same size.
Did the font change too? I can't tell if it changed or not.
Yeah, font has changed,
Okay.
but it's the same size.
Yeah, I don't think it can't adjust the width of the box. That's in Thunderbird.
Where's Wintermute when we need him? He can probably research us and have us an answer pretty quick. Because that's probably a Windows function, right?
No, I think that's embedded in Thunderbird.
Oh, well, in that case, then.
But if you opened up like Microsoft to Word and went to save as, you would have the same box.
Right, that box is still going to be however big that box is. That is true. I see I have a different color of clocks now.
Hey, Ken, I
I
sent
remember to a certain extent, we're locked in using Windows. We're locked into what Microsoft wants it to be because it's not Linux.
Yeah, I got it, Greg.
Oh,
okay. That's a 3-footer.
And what's nice about it is it's 3.0. It's not 2.0 like that one down there, which is good. Hey Rick, was your birthday last month, I thought? Or this month or something? I know it was
Yeah, it was this month. The 8th.
What?
It was this month.
Oh, this month? Alright. I'm thinking about sending you a birthday gift.
Yes.
So how does that work?
Do what? Hang on.
Oh, my mom's talking.
Oh.
I have received orders from above. I need to go do something, guys.
I understand that.
See y'all again sometime.
All right, Mike.
Not too distant. Stay well.
Thanks for joining. We will research that and get back with you next time we see you.
All right. Sounds good. Good night, all.
Good night.
Hi.
Okay, I don't want this to be delivered tomorrow. Oh, now I gotta wait till Wednesday, seriously? Doggone it.
yeah, you gotta. If you pay attention when you order something, it should say like sometimes it'll say like free delivery by a certain day if you order within a certain amount of hours.
Yeah.
Or if you want, I normally just pay the extra shipping just to have it that day, you know? But some people don't like
I can't have any because of where I live. I can't have anything extra in the same day that I order it.
Yeah, I got the same problem. So it's either gonna get here Saturday when I'm not here, or now it's gonna be here Wednesday, which that's fine. I can wait an extra
Gonna
day.
kill you.
Now, well, I might get lucky if it get here anyway. So.
So tomorrow I'm ordering the 2nd gigabyte motherboard for my Ryzen 5 5600G. I got my dad's motherboard, now I just gotta get mine. And of course they're gonna make me sign for the package because Amazon effed it up. That's my account up. Now I have to be here and sign for it. Before they never,
That's a good thing, though, Sean.
yeah, but before they never did. And then they keep telling me, oh, we sent it, and I never got it at my house. Yeah, I got a Ring doorbell camera on the front door, so I can see when packages arrive. Well, I can't, but the office can, and I've had them look through the footage, and Amazon did not deliver my package, and I kept telling Amazon, hey, you delivered it to the wrong house. Well, first they tell me, oh, file a police report for theft, and I'm like, how are you guys like stupid? I just said it wasn't delivered, so how can I file a police report for theft?
That's same thing happened to me with Josh's package. With Josh's packages I sent him, they wasn't delivered, but Amazon says they were. But one of them I already got a refund. For. So
Yeah.
gotta wait till tomorrow to get a refund on the other one.
You sure your address is saved in correctly in your Amazon account?
Yeah.
Do what, Greg?
I'm just asking to check to see if his Amazon account shows his correct address.
Oh, you know what happened? My girlfriend got a cell phone, and out of the blue, my Amazon Amazon account logged into her phone. I never used her phone for any of that.
You know why? Did she order her phone from Amazon?
No. All of a sudden one day she's like, "Hey, I'm logged into your Amazon account and I don't know your password." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't log in either. So how the heck did that happen?" I was like, "Wow."
Do you have an Alexa?
Nope.
But
Oh, he's alive!
Well, something's alive. It said, "Oh no." Something was said. I'm not sure what it was. You doing all right tonight, Jose?
say that again.
I said, "Are you doing all right tonight?"
Yes.
Okay. I did check the QR code yesterday. It does work off the website, so I'm going to leave it in there. Hopefully, it'll generate you some traffic and some business.
Thank you so much, Ken. I
Quite
appreciate it.
Quite welcome. I hope that we can figure this out. Smartphone. Yeah, Tony says smartphone. That's a good, interesting question, actually. That can you make those boxes bigger somehow?
I don't think so. Embedded inside the program.
There's Wintermute. Man, he's just a tad bit too late.
John, does she use a Google account or something on her
Yeah.
phone?
Yeah,
Is
she
it
uses
called-
a Google
you
account,
log
but it's
into
not
your
linked.
Google account?
Yeah, she uses a Google account, but it's not linked to any of my email addresses.
That's weird.
Very, very weird. Wintermute, I'll try to explain this in a language that we all can understand, and coming from me, we know that's going to be difficult. Sean's dad was just on here, and he was showing us in his email, when he goes to save a file, he was wondering, can you make the box that the text goes in that you save the file, can you make the box itself bigger? In other words, if it's this big, can you make it this big? And he downloaded WinArrow Tweaker, thank you, Greg, to see if we could do it through there. He could not. He could change the font, but it doesn't change. Again, he's trying to change the size of the box from being something like this to being something like.
But he wants to do
like
that so we can make the text bigger so we can see it.
Correct. I imagine that's the reason
That's
he
the
wants
reason
to
why
do it.
he needs to just use the magnifier.
Yeah, I mean, if he has to, he has to. So that's kind of what you missed. Other than that, I am running the clocks that you sent me tonight. There's a couple of them, like the color that's there right now is really cool, even though it does conflict a little bit with Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, I like that contrast of colors right there. And it's gone through, it's not right on a 10-minute cycle. It's kind of like on a 10-minute, 30-second, 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 10-minute, and then when it comes back around again, it's like 10-minute, 25-second, 25-second. It's kind of glitchy, I guess is the word I'm trying to say, but I'm good. I really like it. I'm just experimenting with it tonight to see how well it goes. So, thank you so much. And now back to your regular scheduled program. Yes, go ahead,
Hey,
Sean.
Rick, do you care for SanDisk or Western Digital?
And disc, but that's what I prefer, but
They're a little expensive.
yeah, a tad bit.
Oh, see, SanDisk for 500 gig. What I would do is I'd add Rick's address to my Amazon account and I'd just ship it to him, like Carrie does. I'd just ship
You
it.
don't have to have my address, you can just put it in there once.
Yeah, I know. I save it, but yeah, I'm looking at getting him a solid state drive. And I'm looking at a SanDisk Ultra 3D Nano 500 gig internal SSD 2.5 560 megabytes for 54, and then there's a Western Digital same write and read speed for $54. That's what I was asking. I'm not rich, but you know, I believe in helping people. Or you know, he had a birthday, so I figured I'd send him a text something for his birthday. So that's why I was asking him if he liked SanDisk or what digital. Cause I sent him a drive. I'll have about $80 extra tomorrow after I buy that motherboard, that B550. Because I already bought my dad the motherboard, so I have to buy me the motherboard. So, because we both have new Ryzen 5000 series, so that's why I was looking for the extra money that I have left over. I was going to give him a solid state drive. But yeah.
And we've come to that part of the program where we have awkward silence.
Hey, who was that the dog was barking in the background? I heard a dog just recently.
I don't know.
Probably Chris.
Probably Alex.
No,
Are your dogs gone?
no, but they're not barking right now. They haven't been barking at all since we started the Zoom.
I know, I'm just.
Oh, they know when to be quiet, huh? They know when you start Zoom, they gotta be quiet. They can't bark no more.
No, they bark. They bark whenever they feel like barking. Whenever they see something or hear some noise, they bark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard a dog too, but I didn't pay it
That's
much
why it's
attention.
mad.
Today I went for a job interview that didn't work out. But you know, honestly, the best part about going places like that is being able. One of the best things about it is being able to get away from hearing the dogs bark, having to hear the dogs bark every
You know,
5 minutes.
Alex, you're a very, very smart guy. I'm pretty sure you could create an app for a cell phone and make millions off of it. You just gotta put your mind to it.
What's an app to make dogs not bark?
Yeah.
So when
There you go. And then sell it for like $10.99 on Android and Apple, and you become rich in no time. There's a lot of people that want an app to make their dog stop barking. There you go.
I've seen this is an old video, but there's a video out there where this mom created an app for her son's phone because
Oh, I got an answer to Sean's dad.
she didn't like her son ignoring her calls, and so she created this app that automatically shuts down his phone. And then he's forced to call her and get a password to unlock it.
Hey, Sean.
I wonder if I'm gonna go grab the phone and see if I can get my dad on the phone to tell him.
I was getting ready to ask you if you could do that because I think we may have a solution.
Hang on.
So in other words, Alex, if he don't answer his mother's call, she locks him out.
She disables the phone and makes it to where he's got to put a password in that only she has. So he's got to call her to get a password to unlock the phone.
And they have devices for the dog not, but they don't have no apps as far as I know.
Hey, Ken, I think that ease of access setting, that controls all the windows, everything.
I didn't play with it too far yet. I did go in there and see when you make the font bigger or the size bigger, the box does expand and retract to the size of the box itself. But yeah, that's a good point. It might.
Yes, I can verify that it does. Yeah, it's for the whole system. It's just the on-screen keyboard.
Yeah, Winter,
and
you just said it's
everything.
for all tech, so that may not be the answer to his problems after all. I am trying to remember. I want to find this picture that I have in my background here. I'm trying to remember where I stored it. Yeah, Sean.
So if you, I'm under that, what he said, to go to settings, easy access, and it says make text bigger, and if I scroll this bar, it makes the text bigger.
Right, and it,
I don't know if that's what, I wonder.
right. So I've taken mine from 100% all the way up to 225%, and I'm gonna hit apply, and all of a sudden I've now got blue screens. I don't know if I'm connected or not. Oh wow, this is crazy.
It just blue screened me too.
Can't go that high.
Is that what it's saying?
Go in there, bring it down to 150.
I mean, as soon as I get rid of my 4 blue screens, I shall. Here's an interesting concept.
Oh, there, Dig. Look at this. Look at this. Let me share my screen. This is at
Oh wow.
This is at
Oh wow, man, does it do? Yeah. Whoa, mercy. Yeah.
Now let me open Thunderbird and see if it made a difference.
Oh, it makes a hell of a difference. I'm gonna have to make some changes on mine, but I made mine 218 because I like to do the extreme.
No, it's still the same size. It's still the same size text.
Mine's
That's
not.
wow.
Everything that has text on mine is like giant. I don't even need my glasses and I can read it. Well, for the most part, I can read it.
Oh, there
Let me go into my email. Oh God, yes, that's. Huh. Well, the only thing we can do is let him look at it and see if, and let him play around with it and see what he thinks. That's. I'm gonna take it back down to 150.
You're gonna blue screen again, just so you know. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Back to normal.
So once again, we have some idiot that's new to this city, that's new to this town, posted on Facebook in one of the groups, that's asking what's the best wanting to know what's the best option for Wi-Fi that won't break the bank, and they're not going to be happy with the answer because the only internet you can get around here costs at least $100 a month. People should really research internet before they move somewhere, not wait till after they get moved to research internet.
Well, if they got the chance to do that,
That's one
sure.
of my pet peeves.
Okay, so 150 is not too bad at all. Across the board, 150 is not. Now, the only thing it doesn't affect, which is I need to affect, is doggone OBS. OBS prints about this big.
Yeah.
Yes, still. Damn it. Let me move it to a different monitor, like that's going to help.
Hey, Sean, I sent you a link. There's a link in chat to the Mozilla website, how to change the font in Thunderbird email.
Okay.
That could be a possibility.
It does help a little,
Okay.
not much. Yeah, if I can.
You want to scroll down.
You couldn't have stood what I had to do a couple of years ago. When we were living in town in an apartment, we moved to some new apartments we moved. And I had to wait like a month before we could get cable hooked up. And AT&T didn't provide high speed there, so
Yeah, I got real lucky in that I wanted to go with Xfinity. That's what everyone recommended, and I was kind of looking forward to it. But when they said they had to dig between there and my house, and then the second guy that came out, he said, "Just call AT&T. You're hot with them right now." And when I did, I got higher internet speed at lower cost immediately. So if the guy that would have done that, the first guy would have done that, I would have had it the next day instead of having to wait until Monday like I did. But it's all good.
We had to go a whole month without cable, even cable TV.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
in that link I sent you, if you scroll down to the bottom, it says theme and font size changer is an add-on. You can download it here or install it directly from Thunderbird.
Okay.
Doggone it, why does it do that?
I haven't used Thunderbird in years.
I actually used my hotspot that month, but not much. I couldn't use it much. I had to limit it.
Oh, that's the other thing I got to do. So both my orders are confirmed. Both of them will be here next week. Cool. Oh, look. What happened to the clocks?
I clicked on that thing where it says to add for an add-on, and it says, "We're sorry, but we can't find what you're looking for."
And try, look inside Thunderbird. There's gotta be an option in there for add-ons.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now before I call my dad because I know he's probably busy. I'm looking in settings right now, trying to find where it's
I don't think settings, it's probably under tools or options.
Yeah. Tools, address,
So one adverse effect that I didn't notice until I glanced over at my monitoring screen, when I changed in ease of access, it actually adjusted the clock setting because it's got text in it, I guess, and the text went away, but I just went in and fixed it. That's weird. Huh. So Jim,
Yeah,
how's your foot feeling?
situation has not really changed.
That's good and bad both though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys recall about a month or so ago, I was talking about Lorna's work and how one lady got promoted. She was trying to take over the building or whatnot. They fired her yesterday. The corporate office came in, got rid of her. Ironically enough, yesterday my sister-in-law got Employee of the Month. Are the two related? I don't know.
I would think there's some kind of connection.
I would like to think they're not, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, I mean, Lorna brought out some really good points. If they call Joanne at 2 o'clock in the morning, she'll go in and help them out. If they call her at 4 o'clock in the morning, even on her day off, she'll go in and help them out. She'll stay to all hours of the night. And, you know, I mean, rightfully so, she probably deserves to be Employee of the Month. I'm sure that most of the building was overjoyed that they got rid of this person. She was just trying to implement some stupid things. And now there's, dare I say, rumor they may bring the 12-hour shifts back, which would be good. That would be fantastic.
So, in order to get rewarded, you have to kiss a lot of, you know what?
Well, it's been that way for years, and a lot of situations have Employees of the Month. That's no new concept by no means.
Welcome to corporate America.
Exactly.
You don't actually think you get anywhere on your merits, do you?
Oh gosh,
You
no.
silly, silly boy.
I'm gonna bring this one over here. Yeah, I kind of like 150 is a good size setting for me, except for OBS. which I saw another interesting video. Ooh, I don't like it for LastPass though. This is not acceptable. I'm surprised you guys aren't reading it from where you're at without me sharing the screen.
Well, thank goodness.
I'm just checking, see if yeah, she put in for an extra day, and I'm just checking to see if it's been approved or not. And it has been approved. So that's good. So now I got to go to my calendar that someone thinks I don't know how to read. By the way, Greg, why do you think I don't know how to read a calendar?
I don't either.
You don't think I know how to read a calendar?
No.
Okay. Since I asked Greg first, go ahead and answer for him because you're going to anyway.
I don't really think that. I'm just trying to be funny.
Pretty sure I know how to read a
But
calendar.
once again, you didn't get the joke, just like Joshy yesterday trying when I was playing that movie.
I do get the joke because I haven't even said anything and I've already got I votes to do something. That's funny. That is funny.
So I found that thing, the add-on, the theme font and size changer fix. And I said, add the Thunderbird. I said yes, and it said, fuck you, go to hell. You don't have the right version. You don't have the right version. So right now I'm trying to update my version right now. But
You can update your version all you want. It's not going to work on that either because I tried it.
oh really?
Yep. Apparently this thing is a few years old.
Oh,
It's probably not been updated in a while.
oh. Yep. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh.
Contact the author. See what they say. Only takes a minute to send an email. Speaking of emails, Ken, I sent you an email.
All right.
How to change the font in OBS.
Welcome in, Gary.
Okay.
Hey, Gary.
What's up?
We're just doing some technical, trying to change some sizes of some boxes in Thunderbird in, and just, you know, having a good tech night, actually. How are you tonight?
Tomorrow?
We got 11 minutes until it's tomorrow, but yeah, it's getting there.
No, I'm looking at it. That's why. 11:49.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 11th of July because Lorna's Day request to work got approved, so I had to write it on the calendar that certain people think I can't read. I'm not going to mention
I
any
got an
names.
emergency. I'm on my last bottle of water. I gotta go to Walmart. See you guys.
Hey, they'll get it here tonight if you order it from Amazon.
No, that's not necessarily true. You can get it.
No, you can't. Well, it's probably the location.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm back. I'm back.
I pass one of their depots every day, so.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
the last release date on that software is almost 4 years old.
Uh-oh. What is it?
It's an add-on to Thunderbird to change the fonts.
Oh, yeah.
October 2018 was the last version that was uploaded.
That's probably good for Windows 14.
Well, I got Windows 13. See?
It's a concept.
Yeah, Greg,
You know,
I've tried that. It doesn't work. I've done that
Well,
about.
I don't know. It's kind of scary to me, Windows 13. I'm afraid of it.
I'm not.
I won't write on it.
Yeah.
We were working Detroit, working town Detroit. There's a lot of our buildings that have 13 floors. Most of them, actually.
Actually, the question was posed yesterday or the day before that if somebody says they have 30 stories to their building, is it truly 30 stories or is it 29 and not have a 13th floor? Or is it
Yes,
30 and have a
29.
13th? Right, that's.
If they're bragging about it, it's 30 stories.
Even if the floor is not numbered 13, they still got a 13th floor.
Yeah, it's a concept. I was watching Perry Mason from 1959 last night in a friend's house, and the guy was going to get caught. 3-piece suit, executive type, about 60 though, not high level. Pick on him guy. And he hid under his desk. You can see his legs. And he closed his eyes so he couldn't be seen. He deserved to get caught. His 18-year-old secretary set him up to embezzle $200,000 because she loved him. At least that's what her husband said. And he killed the boss. Can you believe it? In 1959, $200,000. Not much.
Yeah, Jose, quick question.
Yes, boss.
I lost something now. Someone in chat wants to know if there's a good photo editor to change background, and
Yes, I answered him.
has to be free. Okay,
Yes,
never mind. Forget it. I'm
Yeah,
slow.
they-
I'm slow and old.
I've used it for years. It's free and updates are free.
Okay, I'm not
Let
sure.
me get a wild guess here, Greg. Isn't it Jim?
No, the name of the program is IRFAN.
Oh, okay.
Irfan. Yeah. Okay.
iFran View. VIEW is the last of it.
Yeah.
And Blackwatch says, "Thanks, Greg." With an adjective at the end.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it's good to see him back, though. I miss his humor. And Greg cannot spell. I'm going to copy and paste this one that Wintermute put in there. That looks to be in direct contrast for what Greg said. I tried the one Greg has said, and it did not change nothing at all. So I'm going to try this. Gary must be switching back and forth between computers.
No, I shut the wrong window by mistake.
I can relate to that. That's something I do too often, like daily.
I didn't get home until about 15 minutes ago.
We swung by this place. I wanted to buy Lorna a surprise tonight. So earlier in the night, I had swung by there, and from the road, it looked like it said it closed at 11. And then when there wasn't a million people standing around, come to find out they actually close at 10. But they're open till midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, which I find that hard to believe. But I told Lauren, I said, well, when you get off work tomorrow night at 10, we'll swing by tomorrow night because, you know, it's still on the way, A. B, they're going to be open till midnight, and you just get your surprise tomorrow night. So she bought that.
Okay.
Now, I seriously was going to get her something tonight, but the place was, there were employees in there, and two of them come walking out, so I rolled the window down and said, are you surely you're open till midnight? Oh, yes, sir, we're open till midnight tomorrow night, but we're closed now. And I'm like, thank you, Mrs. Obvious. I did not know you were closed. Yeah, that makes sense, Wintermute, to do a restart. So, yeah, I will do all that and then restart the computer. And or do it, and then yeah, I'll figure it out. Thank you. So what color are we at the clocks now? We're at a different color of red, it looks like. Cool.
J2 did a video today about things every tech parent should know.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't think I can hit the pause button. Well, I could. No, I couldn't, because once I stop OBS to stream, no, I don't think I could. All right.
I don't get this, man. People are selling these R9 2070X 2 gig graphics cards for like $400.
Are they actually selling it?
Yeah, on Craigslist. I see an ad right now.
No.
Ooh, Craigslist.
Have they actually sold it, is my question.
No, it's still up here.
And it's going to stay there.
And it's going to keep garnering money.
This guy is trying to sell 64 gigs of DDR5 at 5200 megahertz for $450. I looked on Amazon, it's nowhere near that price. Where he pulled that out of his butt, I'd like to know, but it's not, that RAM does not cost that much yeah. These people on Craigslist want to sell things like they're brand new, well, they are brand new, but want to up their price. All I do is I just flag them. I just flag their ad if I think it's stupid and ridiculous. I just flag them.
If anybody wants to know, Zoom will not send you or allow me to send you a EXE file. I had to rename it to TXT to send it to Blackwatch. An old trick from years ago.
Jim, I think this guy's selling a brand new RTX 3060 Ti for $420. Is that a good deal?
$420? That's actually probably not bad.
Yeah, it's brand new. He just took it out of the box to take a picture of it, and then he posted it.
And that's a possibility that he could have used it for 6 or so months.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't buy open box from anybody.
I think this 2070 Super is way too much. $350. He wants $350 for it, and it's used.
I wouldn't buy anything used.
So you I've learned from that mistake.
Well, brand new, there's a couple of them on Amazon that are hovering around $520, $550, somewhere in that neighborhood. So you have to decide for yourself.
I just wait for the price to come down.
Well, they're still coming down. It's going to be a little bit longer.
Greg probably started using that when he was on the Mayflower.
I used that when I was in the Navy to make screens for our net meeting sessions when I teach how to use the military messaging software. In fact, I got one screen. Let's see, where is it? Oh, I'm giving myself a migraine.
The net meeting have a video?
Yep.
I remember something about net meeting.
And then when they went to Windows 7, they took it away. We had to use the Defense Communications Online. Oh, where is it? It's on my D drive, that's right. D drive, e-files. Oh, there it is. I made that. That was my opening screen. Once you dial in and put in the code,
Right.
you would see that once your computer's connected.
Gregory S. guy.
Scott.
Well, so much for me going down the list of guessing. I was going to say Sanford.
No. Sanford.
Got to start somewhere.
I made that in using this editor. There's a nice border around it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I see that. It's pretty amazing. There's a million, obviously an over-exaggeration, but programs out there to use. It's just what you're used, what you get comfortable with.
Yeah.
And I have found with what you generally start with is generally what you are going to get comfortable with. Except in my case, I'm on DaVinci Resolve from Sony Vegas Pro and a couple other ones. And right now, me and DaVinci are having some issues because all these stupid upgrades in the beta, in the 18 version, one thing is good, but 5 things are bad. So I hope when they come out with the full release, it fixes every little issue there is. One thing
Can't you go back a few versions?
Oh yeah, I could reinstall 17.
Unless you know I got shorts on.
Okay.
It was hot out today. It was 88.
I wouldn't know. I took medicine and stayed in bed all day except for the half hour to run her to work and come back home.
I did.
My wife is in bed. She has the fireplace going, air conditioner on, fan over the bed, and the sliding door open.
That's about like my kids used to do during the summer when they were younger. They'd be sitting in the kitchen in the bar stool, talking on the phone. Air conditioner would be screaming away, and the sliding glass door is open, and he's talking to the girl next door.
She can see out better.
Well, my lower back feels pretty good, but now I've got a slight little, I don't know what you would call it, underneath my left shoulder blade, but the lower back feels pretty good. I'm just going to chalk it up to being old.
I got all my plants watered today. Got my bricks re-bleached. And then I decided at 4:30 I was going to paint the laundry room floor. So I got half of it done, letting it dry. So I can move the stuff on the other side and do the other side tomorrow.
Right.
What pretty color did you paint it?
Light dove gray. I had 3 coats of dry lock on it, but it was white. And it showed every bit of dust and dirt. So I bought some porch paint because it says you can apply paint over it after it's dried for 48 hours. It had been dry for months. And I just rolled it out. Was going to adjust the threshold on my basement door because I see a little bit of light in the center of the door.
When they bought the this house off the landlord, they finally bought it, and they tiled the entire house. I had to tear up all the carpet, all the existing tile, everything. And then they had a 2-man crew come in and tile the whole house.
I don't like tile. It's too hard and too cold, especially in the wintertime.
My mom's bathroom downstairs that I use when I stay at her house is tile. I step on that sometimes early in the morning. You'll hear me howl.
Especially if you get a little chip in it. It's very sharp.
I'll imagine.
Because I took all the tile off my shower several years ago, and I was pulling it off with my fingers, and I just had plastic gloves on.
Oh.
Man, it cut up my fingers. So
My dad did it all by himself. It took him about 2 months, but he hardwood floored. He bought hardwood floor at Costco, and he hardwood floored all the back bedrooms. So the master bedroom, my bedroom, my brother's old bedroom. Now there's a storage unit in our guest room. All hardwood floor now.
You know what's a pain in the ass that I did for a house earlier, well, 6 months ago? Linoleum.
Linoleum?
Yeah, that's a bear to get up sometimes.
Well, I bet.
Yeah,
I got a big huge white, I got a white chisel. It's like a
yeah.
cutting knife, and I
Great
keep
for-
sliding under it and keep hitting it. And 3 hours later, I got the kitchen done. I had to do the bathroom. Then I had to take the subfloor out because they were replacing everything.
So as tough as I am, I didn't know that you had to wear jeans when you take up tile. Little
Yes.
little shards of glass will nick you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You'll bleed like hell.
Yep.
And I did that without jeans on, and I nicked myself pretty good all over the place. Little shards of tile.
I took a small chisel and a hammer and tapped all the tiles off my shower. I put in a nice Kohler double insulated fiberglass shower kit.
I
We
have,
rented a tile machine, a tile thing that you stand behind, and
yeah, that's what
it's like a jackhammer, and
I
it
do.
Yeah.
makes up all the tile and baseboards and stuff.
Well, yeah, if you're doing a floor, yeah.
I did that to a house, and the husband and wife and the teenager, they weren't too pleased with me. They said, "You gonna be done with it anytime soon? You're rattling the house." Like, well, you want your floor out or not? Well, yeah, just
Yeah.
hurry up with it.
I'm trying to find a picture that I know I have because it's my background picture, and I have no idea where I saved it. And of course, you know, with me and my organizational skills, it could be anywhere.
All right, it's after midnight. I'll see you guys later.
That it is.
All right.
Yep. I'm going to end the stream here. Good night, Jim. Thanks.
Good night, Jim.
Hopefully,
Night.
see you tomorrow.
And I'm assuming Alex is getting into bed because it's that time.
Pretty close to that time, yeah.
Always so.
He's been muted and his camera's been off for a while now, so I'm assuming he's trying to get in bed.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed around 11:30 my time. That last bike ride I took, I went up and down that hill twice, and then I went to Holiday. And went all the way around the big circle around East River Road, down to the college. Took a left, took a big loop all the way back around. Yeah, it wore me out.
So I'm going to play this and let everyone know thank you for joining. Especially want to shout out to Blackwatch, Greg Guy, Robert, Tony Wallow as always, Photo Mix Media, Allie who joined us, haven't seen her in a while, BH Ringer, and Wintermute. I think I got everybody. I don't know or not.
You got me, that's all that counts.
All right, I'm going to